Let's talk about what's on a BNSN lens this Monday morning, and it is the specialty chemicals that is in focus. You have various reports coming in on this particular sector. One of them is Motilal Oswal's report that's come out saying that India's market share in specialty chemicals industry may double in the next 5 years. Of late, we've also seen most of these specialty chemical stock actually be on high demand. You've seen a lot of investor interest also come in on these specialty chemicals names. And we spoke to one such company today, K. Natarajan, Executive Director and COO at Galaxy Surfactants, shared some insights on earnings amid the pandemic and also company's expansion plans in the future. So listen in to what exactly he had to say.
We started the last year post the lockdown during the wave 1. Demand did come back pretty significantly back. And then we ended the year with almost 6% volume growth. And in India specifically, we had 11% volume growth despite entire Q1 being a washout. But unfortunately, we also started this financial year with the COVID wave. It took away almost 45 days. We did see impact on our operations, and the demand though was there, but then we had some issues in terms of fulfilling the demand. In June, we have seen it coming back. And like last year, we do see the pent-up demand that was moved from Q1 to Q2 should also happen this year. And we do look forward to repeating what we could deliver last year. We do see that momentum continuing in terms of the growth, except that the third wave that has also come in around European countries is a cause of concern. But as of now, we do not see an impact. We do keep a close watch on the markets. With regard to my capacity additions, 2 years back, we added capacities of performance care ingredient.
All right, so that was the management of Galaxy Surfactants talking about the quarter gone by as well as the times to come. Let's get in our experts then. We've got quite an interesting conversation lined up for you. We've got Kunal Bothra joining in as well as Vijay Chopra. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for taking the time. Good morning to both of you. I want to start, Kunal, by asking you about this specialty chemical space. And if you look at from the start of 2020, that's when I think quite a few of these names started picking up quite a bit of momentum, and that only built through the year. If we're talking about where we stand right now in the middle of 2021, are some of these counters still attractive based on what you're seeing on the charts?
So good morning, Alex. Good morning, everyone. I believe there was a very, very strong move into the specialty chemical space. I think start of 2020 as well, or rather from the March 2020 lows. Many of these stocks have given phenomenal returns. So in fact, when I was scanning through the list of stocks, which had given the kind of breakouts and exponential kind of breakouts, the list was quite a few handful number of stocks which had given such a kind of a breakout. And when you look at it, from the very, very recent ones, so what I marked up is from 2021, that's the YTD chart for the last 6.5 odd months for these specialty chemical stocks. And look at the coherent nature of the uptrend. So, most of these stocks from the specialty chemical space, they tend to hug each other in terms of the trends. The returns are very similar. The trajectory of the price trends is very, very similar. It's just that from a short term, bit of a trading bit, the red line, which is the charts for Valuation Organics, I think that stock has done exceptionally well. But then when you look at it, that over the span of 6 months or over the span of the last 12-13 months as well, many of these stocks have given very similar kind of a price trajectory. So all in all, it's a fantastic space which has done exceedingly well. And the way many of these stocks have trended on the charts, I believe that the uptrend is here to last for a longer term perspective. So one space to really look at from a short term view, as I said, Valuation Organics is the one which has been a recent outperformer over the last few weeks and months.
All right, that's Kunal's take coming in on the specialty chemicals segment. Good morning, Vijay. What's your take on this segment? Do you think this China Plus One model really works well for specialty chemicals? Of late, we've seen a lot of investors trying to take a dip into this particular sector. What's your view coming in on this entire specialty chemicals space?
Well, I seemingly like this space since last 4-5 years. And it's not only 2020 we have seen a major upside. Rather in 2020 we have seen a major upside in all the companies which fell down. The top ones, the bottom ones. and probably all the companies. But again, looking at the sector, I think that there are still great pearls available in this space, and I think there are many companies. So to name a few, I think the companies I like to start with is Aarti Industries. It is one of the best companies in this space, followed by PI Industries, Shri Pushkar, IOL Chemicals, Gujarat Alkali, Thirumalai Chemical. These are good small cap and mid cap names, Alkyl Amines and Himadri Chemicals. There's another company called IOL Chemicals, which I had mentioned. So there are lots and lots of good companies available with good balance sheets. The good thing is, with most of the companies, they are either debt-free or having a very low overhang of debt. And chemicals as a sector, for the benefit of the viewers, I would like to tell that it's an extremely profitable sector. So whatever product you make is generally having a profit percentage of 80% or 100%. So the companies tend to make a lot of money on the chemicals because the production cost is low. And of course, there is definite benefit of the China factor. So these companies have been exporting a lot. So I think that this sector is here to stay, and we are going to see a consistent growth in this sector in the coming years. If you want my topics, I think Aarti Industries, which is trading at about 869, is a good contender for 950. I think a small cap company, Shri Pushkar, is also a very good pick at these levels. I like IOL Chemicals also, which is trading at 670 odd. I think that can go up to 850, 900. So there are various good opportunities, good companies with good balance sheets in this sector. So overall, I'm fairly bullish. With a 2 to 3 year perspective, this sector is here to stay, and we're going to see a constant upside coming.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Vijay, for laying that out for our viewers. We're slipping into a short break. Do stay with us, gentlemen. And dear viewers, we'll be back with the second segment where we'll take all of your questions. So line them up.